still 15 feet away? Or is he right next to me again?
I mean, like, because he was like, okay, so he was 10 feet away from you.
He was
Because
15 feet away from me.
I mean, he made a grapple check with his claws and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, and claws have reached 10
And then
feet.
I took a
Okay.
foot
So yeah.
step back.
So okay, cool. Forgot about that. So yeah. So he's 15 feet away from you.
All right. Just that way I can take another 5-foot step back and just nuke the hell out of him.
Okay, Otiros is booking it. Mari.
Yep. Let's see. That wouldn't work. That could work. That wouldn't work.
So right now we're like 20 feet away from him.
Yep, I'm taking 5-foot step back, then casting. Let's do Volcanic Storm. Since he's flying, Obsidian Flow wouldn't do anything. Let me pull that up.
He gets...
Let's see. 20-foot radius, 40 feet high. I'll cast it. I don't know where she's at.
He's not exactly flying up in the air. He's just like, you know, he's
Yeah.
at this moment he's like just above the ground.
But he's also flying over a pit, so Obsidian Flow wouldn't do very much at all.
Okay.
Anyways,
I'm thinking.
do I see where Ramus is at?
She's invisible.
Okay. I will cast Volcanic Storm on him specifically so it doesn't hit me.
Okay.
So let's see, no saving throw. He gets 3d6 of bludgeoning and 2d6 of fire. So I'll roll it separate. Should I roll it separately or?
Yeah, because he like fire. He might be. Yeah, he ignores 5 points of fire damage each time he takes fire damage.
So he takes no fire damage.
But 14 bludgeoning.
Yes, and then.
Well, good job. You dropped him below 400 hit points.
Oh God. Well, this lasts for 10 rounds. There's a heavy ash in the area.
So you tell me if he gets minuses to, like, if he makes like
-4 penalty to perception, and the entire area is treated as difficult terrain. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay, so now, oh my God, what Ramus can do? Technically speaking, she has dominate person.
Is he a humanoid?
Shit, no, because it's race, unfettered, eidolon, outsider.
So it wouldn't work.
Yeah. So other like high level spells, so it's like either like chain lightning, but that deals only like okay, wait, she wasn't using her so she will also start nuking him. So she uses one charge from her. No wait, because that's a shit. That's not a lesser one rod of quickening only allows you to quicken spells of level 3 or lower, I guess.
I don't know.
Okay, so she will quicken the fireball. Shit. Yeah, okay, so she will quicken the fireball and then she will cast as a standard action Flame Strike. So that's... So he gets the 20.
Luckily he doesn't have spell resistance, so...
Yeah, that's...
At least all this shit's hitting.
Plus 15. Okay, so that's for fireball. And that's for the second one. I think, yeah, he will take only half damage from both of those. So from fireball, 10d6. So 18, 13 only because he ignores 5 points of damage. And from flame strike, okay, 24. Yeah, 24, whatever. Okay, so nuking didn't go as well.
Yep.
Okay, I already put that, but I forgot for the future reference. I already did that damage for him, but for the future reference, if he passes, he receives reflex, he doesn't take damage because he has improved evasion.
Oh, fun, of course he doesn't.
Okay, Genkiro, I
No,
guess.
so he only takes half damage if he doesn't fail. If he has improved evasion.
No, he has only like, I think
His normal evasion.
it's not like normal evasion, like he takes.
Okay.
You can avoid damage from any area against improved evasion, not even better one. Like if he fails, then he gets full. If he passes, he gets none. I think.
Yeah, it's improved evasion where it's none, and then half if you fail.
Okay. Okay. So he will get closer to you, and he will attempt grapple once again.
Yep.
Count for that one. Not really. Like he firmly takes you in his one set of arms. Like in his claws, you suddenly find yourself in his tight embrace. And of course he's greater grapple, so he doesn't need to
But
move.
he has to take move action to get to me.
Yes, so he only managed to grapple, so he doesn't do damage.
But next turn he gets to have 2 grapple actions, which I'm probably not going to survive. As he breaks me over his knee.
I mean, remember that he has 2 sets of arms.
Yeah.
Okay. Otiros is still booking it. I'm guessing at this point, because mainly Otiros is quick, even with lessons, so yeah. You might
Keep booking it.
Yeah, you
just keep running.
Yeah, like generously, like
Right.
you just run. Shit, well, Ramus sees that, and what she can do?
She should probably run too.
Ah, yeah, because you don't know thing about her. That won't work. Okay, simple scorching ray. Because only spell resistance and he doesn't get that, so 3 times 46. 1.
Please don't hit me.
No, she. Okay, so 3. 15.
Can I wild shape while I'm in his grasp?
I feel
I don't think so.
you need to find that. Okay, so it hits him and you see like some flesh is slightly burning, but he still looks very healthy and kinda still strong. Okay, Genkiro is booking it. Okay, so now how's the thing with grappling works? So you know what? Like I'm guessing he won't maintain the grapple in favor of unleashing full attack. Zach? Are you with us? Hello?
Sax dropped.
Okay,
Oh.
so he might appear in a moment. Shit. Okay, so as he's not here, so I will check quickly his like rules for grappling. If you can grapple, like if you can not maintain the grapple and like make a full attack. Yeah, releasing the
I'm
grapple
back.
is a free action.
I'm back.
Okay.
I missed pretty much when you were rolling the damage for Scorching Ray.
Okay, so yeah, so she rolled that. She doesn't hit you, and now it's his turn, and as a free action, he's gonna release the grapple, and as a full action, he's gonna unleash full attack.
Yep.
With, of course, he's gonna only power attack on slam,
Well, my AC is 18. I'm pretty sure you can just go for it.
unless he rolls a 1, he will hit. Okay, So I'm gonna do Slam, Power Attack, Greater Vital Strike. Which means Greater Vital
No,
Strike you roll.
Vital Strike means you just take an attack action, and that's as a standard action, if I recall.
This time, okay. Cool.
So
never mind.
but
I
if you
just-
full
I-
attack, he gets to attack with his
Ye-
9 natural weapons.
Yeah. So sorry. Okay, good point. So yeah, so he doesn't do Greater Vital Strike. Okay, so let's start from too close. You know what? We're gonna do it differently. How many? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So simple. We're gonna do it like that. And he hits with all of them because he didn't roll a single one. Okay, so Klaus, 1d6 plus.
Am I dead yet?
Not yet. Okay, so that's one claw. That's second. This is his bite. This is his slam with power attacking. This is his
Keep going.
tail slap, 1d8 plus 9. This is sting, 1d6 plus 16. And this is gore, 1d8 plus 16. That's all.
Okay. I think that counts as an overkill.
What's your HP? Minus 80?
Negative 80.
If somebody was to like be a not a suspect, what's the word? Observer?
Investigator.
Not investigator, like if somebody was able to see that, I mean Remis sees that, and I know what her action will be next time on her turn.
I don't think I exist anymore. I don't have a body.
Basically what happens is that Remus sees that suddenly there's like a lot of attacks going on you, and then like part of the arm flies near her. The arm has like a thumbs up. Part of leg flies, like lands on the wall nearby, and more or less the instead of Mari there's like a shredded to pieces humanoid form, and in a pool of blood and intestines and like blood, gore, and all that stuff. It looks disgusting.
But yes, that thumbs up would most likely be there because I would do that as a free action. as my dying words per se. It'd just be that thumbs up.
Okay.
As my arm flies away.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I think like I didn't underplay what I said to you about his being.
I underestimated it, but yeah.
Yeah, basically, as I said, he looked to you as a terrifying foe to fight in melee. To even
and then I forgot about it.
To even find yourself in a melee position. And yeah.
But I think those guys they've had what, 4 rounds to run away now.
Yeah. Okay, so now we are outside of combat.
Yeah.
And
technically, it doesn't cast itself until tomorrow, so I guess I'll wait.
Okay, guys. Wait, give me a sec.
Wait.
What?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, I'm dead. If you missed that.
Okay.
No, I didn't miss that.
Genkiro and Otiros,
We're not dead, just normal dead.
Where do you exactly run?
Well, I don't really
Downstairs.
know. I suppose.
I mean, what's the ending Like, do you run outside?
The landing
or-
pad, I suppose, so we can just get out of here if he comes after us. I don't really know. Do I have my mount or not? Yeah, I do have my mount. Thinking about, just remember that. Yeah, so I suppose it's a landing pad.
Yeah, technically speaking, if
Yeah.
I were a dick, I would ask you to roll for your mount also to roll fortitude save to see if he was radiated and suffered from that. So you
Let
can.
them live.
So yeah, do that. You can
Mm.
use your fortitude.
Yeah, I really don't feel like using my.
Okay,
Well,
so yeah,
passes.
your mount
Shrugs
Like-
it off.
charts it off. Like he's feeling way better than
Yeah.
you.
Hmm.
He's a magical beast, so I assume he'd be able to shrug it off.
Yeah, he shrugs it off. I mean, he technically doesn't have immunity to poison, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so you arrive at the landing pad, very like tired, wheezing because you have only one constitution. You feel like a simple like if somebody on you, you would die, something like that. But yeah, you prepare yourself for takeoff if something comes after you. But you wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15. And yeah, the monster which I mean, you only probably because you were booking it from the beginning, you only saw glimpse of that four-armed beast. So yeah, for now it doesn't come after you, and after 20 minutes, suddenly Ramis appears right next to you. Like one moment she was here, other like she wasn't there. The other she appears.
Poof. Holy shit!
I mean, she didn't teleport, like, she dispelled her, she dropped her invisibility. Oh no, wait, she probably, yeah. She's just simply like, you see Ramus running to the exit with, like, sweat on her. Okay.
Sweat.
Sweat on her forehead, like, she's slightly pale, she looks almost scared, and you see after a moment that she holds somebody's arm in like with her. And it looks like an arm of
A certain fellow.
old person.
Mm.
Oh shit.
Is it having a thumbs up or is it just laying
yeah,
down?
yeah, it's that arm with thumbs up.
Like this.
Gankero would probably be hyperventilating by now.
like she's like, holy shit, you won't believe what happened.
Mm.
That
Oh, dear.
thing just like shredded her to pieces.
Oh no.
Alright, we are clearly not well equipped for this monster.
Well, we're
Whatever the
clearly
fuck
nearly
it
dead
was.
by some sort of poison. Mm.
I mean, you caught also glimpse of that yeah, the crack managed to close off, and with that, given you don't know exactly how much time, but probably after a day the radiation would be lower,
Mhm.
and even after longer, it will be just it might disappear. Yeah, but the question, okay, I won't say anything else. What do you do? Like Ramus looks at you very expectantly.
Well, I certainly need to get rid of the poison in my body. Then I might be able to help. But as for now, I suppose we should just get somebody to resurrect our fallen comrade. Do you have some
Yes.
teleportation spells or something? Mm.
Wait, I need to look. Yes, I have. I can teleport.
Get us back to that. What's the name of the city again? I keep forgetting it.
Pinewood.
Pinewood.
Won't you need that scroll to reach the others?
Like aside from the scrolls, she can cast teleportation
Oh,
as
okay.
her spell.
Mm.
Wait, can she? Means she. I am sure I gave her.
Can she?
Oh wait, I'm just gonna say she always takes more than enough teleportation scrolls. I need to check. Remove radiation effects. As such, can be removed with an effect that neutralizes poison. Okay. Yeah, because she already used neutralize poison on
Genkiro.
Genkiro, and she
Yeah.
only can use that once. So technically speaking, on the next day she would be able to.
Yes.
Oh no. What's going on here?
Oh my
Of all
god,
the
this will be interesting when you.
There could have been some other hilarious things, but this in and of itself is pretty funny.
What have you done?
Just tell me if
No,
the-
no, just don't tell them.
Yeah, I won't tell them, but I'm just wondering because if they take this arm of yours to Leoria, would she be able to resurrect that from part of your body, from part of the body?
No,
Really?
because resurrection is a will thing. I don't like, and it's not like a will saving throw. It's I don't want to be resurrected,
So you don't
so
want to
it
go?
wouldn't work.
Okay, cool, that's fine. So yeah,
At least that's what I get from those kinds of spells. Is I don't want to be resurrected. Oh well.
okay, cool. So I guess okay, if that's your like Ramus like looks behind her back to the entry point. Back to the entry point and like okay so if you're absolutely sure Kenhiro heroes that we go to the city, I really hope so that like we don't know, do you even know, I don't even know what that thing was, or maybe she wait never mind, she might not said that. Knowledge, oh really I didn't give her knowledge planes, but Arcana might work. So she might tell you on the way something. Okay, so yeah, we'll definitely need back you two back to full health and all of that stuff, and we'll need to figure out what we're gonna do later.
Mm,
Just remember, I don't suppose we'll be able to come back here the same day, so
I also speak that language too, so that's useful.
okay, very nice. This will be fun.
I actually didn't know if I took it or not, but I did.
Okay, cool. So yeah, if you like, she looks at you. So ready? Okay, so if you're ready, then we can go.
Hmm?
Okay, like to Otiro said, Kinkiro, if you don't say anything else, like
Yeah.
she does the thing with her scroll because she has some. I think she has used
Yeah.
magic device. And when you arrive back at the city, like probably at the center, close to Basilica, on the way she described that the thing that they met, it probably was unfettered Eidolon. And she describes that usually when the summoner dies, the creature, the Eidolon, either doesn't exactly die, it just goes back to his plane or whatever where he came from. But there are some rare examples where Eidolon doesn't want to go back and he cuts off his connection to the summoner and becomes independent.
Wait, would that probably mean that that Eidolon was the servant of the former masters of the tower?
The thing, as I didn't have that much time to look around the tower, but as far as I know, like I don't know if that was if it was owned by previous masters, but I know it simply just went on and attacked. So I don't know who controlled it, but the thing is that now he's independent and he's not really friendly. Like he's not really evil either. He's like, it's a strange case when you have an
He's
enemy
just an asshole.
that attacks you and well yeah, he's just outsider that does what he wants, chaotic neutral.
Well, is there a chance that it would run free from the castle?
Well, you were outside. You were outside, like the thing with the ceiling, it stopped working like level or two ago when you just... Because technically speaking, you shouldn't be able... When you unlock the level and until you clear it, you shouldn't be able to go outside, but we kinda either forgot about that or didn't go with that. So, if she just shrugs and thinks, well, if he wants to, I don't know how he thinks or even if he thinks, but he might be able to leave the castle. Or he might stay inside and lurk in the shadows. I don't know.
This castle is becoming more trouble than it's worth.
It's always been more trouble than it's worth.
For now, let's get Mari's remains to Poplioria stat.
Okay, so her reaction is like, what in all of that is wholly happened?
Poison and random beings with too many arms.
Yeah, Ramus does a quick question like, she like points to the her remnants met something that she shouldn't be that close to it.
Long story, but magic.
Magic.
Yeah, we found something very dangerous that we should fight from a distance, but
Yes. We were ill-equipped.
Undernourished and poisoned from nothing.
I understand. Do you expect me to do the usual, try to bring her back to life?
Indeed, that was the plan.
Okay, so after a minute or two, like you see the whole preparation ritual as always, and she obviously casts a spell, and no effect. The part of the arm is still part of the arm.
Mm. And it's still having a thumbs up.
Yes.
Mm,
It does mean something.
yes.
That's strange. It should.
What's strange?
I mean, it should work. But I
Mm.
can't.
Does she? I think. Doesn't she like know that they're trying not to resurrect? Mm.
Yeah, she's like I think your friend doesn't want to be brought back.
Really?
Really? Why?
Yeah, like I felt some kind of resistance against my spell, and she like it didn't work.
That's weird. I mean, I don't think she's lived a fulfilling life if she got ripped apart to shreds.
By the way, Mari, can you like
Mhm.
when you resurrect, do you appear on the same place when you died?
A mile away. But I do have a way to contact them. If I can if I'm allowed to change around racial traits as well, I believe I would be.
Yeah, probably something like that.
You
You appear a
reincarnate
mile away to
outside of the
contact them.
castle and fall to your death.
Again.
A mile away in a safe location.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
On top of a cloud.
Okay.
I'm probably light enough to actually survive on top of a cloud.
I think
Mhm.
okay. I think okay. So that doesn't work.
Just,
And yeah, I think okay. I'm gonna do a scene like that. It might be like sort of a cliffhanger. That technically speaking, I know that if you die, then there's darkness all around you, or because probably Death knows that you will resurrect, so he even doesn't bother to meet you in the afterlife. And
It's
but
just like that. I don't want to even talk to that person.
yeah, so like there's darkness around you because void, and you know you like technically you don't feel anything, you don't know how much time has passed. But at some point, even though like imagine that at a certain moment suddenly the darkness disappears and you see through your eyes. Of course, the seeing through your eyes is different because one eye is like landed in different place, the second landed in another one.
And one is rolling around on the floor and you're
it,
getting
like,
really dizzy.
They in the stasis. You don't know how much time has passed, but like you see the creature moving around, and after a certain, of course you don't hear anything. You only see that at some point, 3 humanoids enter the room. They have, like, they are cloaked and their faces are hidden beneath masks, like white bony masks probably. That, you know what, even if you are dead, you can give me a perception check to see if you can spot this small detail.
Distinguishing marks.
Okay, and you can see that on one side of the masks, on all of them, there is a sign mark of a 12-leg spider.
Who are
Interesting.
those guys?
And basically you see that they move their lips like this, like amazingly, like the creature doesn't attack them immediately. You see that there might be some magic going on. They might speak or do something like that. But basically, because it's kind of strange and different thing for you, you don't exactly have from minute after minute of this thing. It just, you know, there are like pieces of what happened. So there's some maybe magic, some maybe talking, and then the free mask. Okay, so that will be the end, like cliffhanger.
Okay.
The end of the
I see
session
the
is that the creature, the unfettered Eidolon, lives along the three mask guys.
Masked persons.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's the end of the session.
All right.
I mean, seriously, we're just releasing the evil being after evil being after the powerful being after every time. I mean, seriously, have we gone one session without releasing something horrible?
No.
No.
Let's see. Nightshade, Dragon, Unfettered, Eidolon.
I mean, the thing is that the whole tower is high risk, high reward. Because it gives the ability to really do a lot of awesome stuff, but also it's like a very hard dungeon.
Yeah. Anyways, I need to head out now.
Okay.
Have a good day. We'll
Thanks,
see you later.
Thanks for
Alright.
playing.
Thanks for playing, everyone.
See you later.